Okay. Now, Autumn, you roll a 10. Aegis, you gotta roll a natural 20 just 'cause I don't like you. And David, you roll a 12 'cause you're my neighbor and we play together 'cause you remember Godfan. Yes. Let's insert a good Slayer joke right here. Oh, wait a minute.
We're filming? Hi folks, I was just testing out my new Czar Blandon mask I just got. But let's go back to what this entire thing is about, or this entire clip. We're here to talk about Futurama Bender's Game. Because we've already talked about the first two, we might as well talk about the new one that's coming out. And Bender's Game is a pretty decent film, other than the opening two stories conflict with each other. You've got Bender with an imagination, and he needs to get rid of it, because he's playing Dungeons and Dragons with the kids. Then you have the Ma story, where the crew of, let's see, Planet Express have to stop her from raising the prices of dark matter, because she controls the entire galaxy's dark matter cost in Momble. But the two stories spend a lot of time conflicting each other. You're going, okay, I like parts of this story, but if you focused on this way or this way, when we finally get to the Dungeons and Dragons area, you wouldn't be so, oh. But when you get to the D&D area, it's classic Futurama. It's Futurama at its best, telling Dungeons and Dragons jokes, Tolkien jokes, first, second edition Dungeons and Dragons jokes, player character jokes like the little Asian girl, I forget her name, is basically what we complain about with At the Table with Robbie. She's a character that's on her back and loves sex. And she's a nympho dryad. Which is kind of funny, because we've been telling Robbie, knock that crap off. And this pretty much says, Robbie, it's okay, other players do it. But when they get to the D&D world, it's basically a Tolkien-esque quest. You're going, la 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 la. We gotta destroy the D12 of power in the mountain and throw it back into the plastic that created it. But how would you put it? They end up with many misadventures getting it there. Hell, it's the crew of Planet Express. What do you expect? But there is one secret in the movie, which I'm not going to tell you, dealing with one of Ma's kids. Plus, all the special edition stuff is all about Dungeons and Dragons. And you get the first clip of Into the Wild Yonder, which is probably almost an hour and 40 minutes of bad Bender gambling jokes, which work in a half-hour segment, but not, I don't think, in an hour and 45 minutes, because Bender's first movie, Bender's Big Score, didn't work that well because Bender gets kind of annoying and boring. And he's only one character, and if he doesn't have good rote support characters, he doesn't work well. But in this one, it's an ensemble cast. And so everyone works together, and it showcases a little bit of everything of what we like about the classic Futurama, which the first two were missing in a lot of the segments. But I do recommend this, because this is probably the best of the three Futuramas to date, and you won't be disappointed, especially if you're a first, second edition Dungeons & Dragons player, or you just love Tolkien as a whole. Check this film out.